Well, it's the moves of Miss Ochin Krasivlaboof, who just happens to be the most beautiful woman in the world. We're on one of the little cut-throughs from Bar Street that takes you down to the Paterdonis Avenue. In the distance, up in the clouds there, is the Imperial Restaurant. So we're going to get to the main road and we're going to take you down past a bar or two and of course down to the Kato Paphos promenade. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course her name is Miss Ochin Krasivlaboof.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again in this lovely weather. The weather is absolutely amazing because there is not humidity whatsoever. You just feel a very pleasant air around you, cuddling and struggling. No struggling.
Not struggling, it's caressing you.
Yes.
And can I just comment about your outfit tonight, because it's like a little black dress but with that little bit of sport chic and that white streak down the side of it. Nice handbag. She's got a little shawl on the shoulders to keep her that little bit warm, because yes, if you are coming to Paphos at this time of year, which of course is the end of September and we're going to crescendo into October, it could be that perfect time, because the temperatures are amazing if you're looking for a perfect bit of winter sun. 26, 28 degrees.
The temperature now is right pleasant, the most pleasant temperature. I always loved this time of the year.
It is one of the best times of the year, and a lot of people who follow the channel do come out in September, October, and of course even into November. And we do get the odd one that comes in December as well, because the weather is very mild indeed. It can get a bit chopsy-mopsy, but in general you're going to get a great time. And of course if you're coming from like the UK, Poland, Germany, I can promise you the temperatures are an awful lot higher. Just make sure that you pack perhaps a light jumper and perhaps a light jacket, just in case we get that shower or two. But of course those showers don't last very long. Like I say, we're about to join the Paterdonis Avenue, and this is the main boulevard. It's the hotel strip road and it crescendos down into downtown Kato Paphos. So if we give you a bearing, we've just come down from Bar Street. Right across the road is the Annabelle 5-star luxury hotel, and if you want a quick look in there, you go and hunt down on the YouTube search bar Annabelle Hotel, Marika and me, and guess what? It's going to come up with us dancing and prancing around for you. Now, this area has been totally and utterly rejuvenated, and we've got some beautiful new planting areas as I start to show you. And at the moment they're looking lovely, by the way, because of course they get nicely watered and there is that little bit of humidity at night, so they get well nourished, shall we say. What do you think of this area, Grasivi?
I would like to say that this road, I think, is the most beautiful road since the road's finished. The renovation has been done. Overall, I like the decoration, so they are not looking like balls.
They're like elongated balls, aren't they? Because on the promenade we do have these things.
They are very longer.
But these are longer bowls. They're like little ships.
Actually, they remind, or maybe fish idea, or fish shape. And this road now becoming so fresh and beautiful. Yes, it's a little bit narrow, but for 2 cars there's more than enough. The best thing, nobody can park here and occupy your business shop, for example, to be standing just in front of your door and bothering you. This is a rule for everybody. And if somebody will stop here or park here, it means it's going to be fined how much?
About 25 euros on the spot.
25?
Yeah. So valid point by Marika there, because this is just as we start to get down to the Kato Paphos promenade, and it crescendos with bars, restaurants, etc. Upstairs, we've got the Imperial Chinese, believed to be one of the best Chinese restaurants on the Mediterranean. And of course, all around here are bars and restaurants, and there are jewellery shops and those kind of things as well. This is Mario's Diamonds, by the way. And if you go down the side of Mario's Diamonds, talking about parking, anybody can go down the side here and park, and for €2 you get to park your car all day. Even if you're on a quad bike, which of course was that noise in the background.
He just overtook a car, and the opposite side, one car was coming, and I was observing it and thinking, I was having my heart in my mouth.
I think the problem with quad bikes all over the world, it doesn't matter whether you are young or whether you're an oldie like myself, you do get that little bit nuts. So this is the brand new improved area as you crescendo down to the downtown Kato Paphos, and there is a possibility, shall we say, of this premises here becoming the Marika Lounge Bar. Yes. Now you understand why we're strutting our stuff down this road. So this is the main ascent into the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. And across the road, there is another possibility for the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. So, if you like what you see, hit the like, smash that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of our madness as we take you on our travels in and around downtown Kato Paphos. And just over here, right behind the most beautiful woman in the world, is Starbucks. So there's no doubt about it that the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, when it opens on the 15th of March 2025, is going to be in very, very good company. And of course, next door to one of our favourite restaurants. And a lot of people love this restaurant. And it's called the La Royale.
Oh, I
and
have an
it has
idea.
a nice vibe, doesn't it?
You have to open 0505 2025.
That will be May.
05.
That's way too late. That's way, way too late. We'll be open on the 15th of March, probably a little bit before, but the official launch date will be the 15th of March 2025.
Oh, hello.
And talking about Yasu Gubarus, there he is. You all right, V? You doing all right? All good, all good, all good. That's V, that's the manager in charge of the La Royale. A lot of people know him, and he is an absolute superstar and a legend in and around downtown Paphos. As we keep on going, this is a kiosk that's being refurbed. You've got to forgive a lot of these shops. They had to close down because of all these improvements. The road was a mess for about 18 months. But slowly but surely, all of this area is rebooting up. And of course, along with it, as we've told you over and over again, is coming the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And hopefully one or two of you will join us on our little adventure. And perhaps if we haven't got that perfect cake for you, which we will have, but if you fancy popping down the road a little bit further, you've got the Sugarella. And this is a confectionery shop, extraordinary.
Wow, I like this
Great
teddy
cakes.
bear.
Let's go and have a look. Sheila Booth has seen something that she fancies. Look at this, have a quick look at that. So these are some works of art of cakes.
How
And,
beautiful.
we've already been in negotiations with these guys, and they're going to make us special cakes to allow you to sample their
For the
delights.
little princess, you see on the
It is, yeah.
yeah.
So you'll be able to sample some of these delights in the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, especially if you're a little princess, perhaps from downtown in Nantwich, part of the Nantwich crew, or perhaps a creme brulee.
How beautiful they
Absolutely
are. They all
amazing.
having a characters, you see.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fabulous, fabulous shop. So this is the Sugarella. They're going to make some of our cakes for us. Yeah, you heard it correctly. We've got another gentleman up in the old town. His name is Alan, and he is a 5-star chef, and he makes gluten-free cakes and all those kind of things. And of course, as we keep on going, we've got this little place called the Penguinos, or as I call it, the Penguins. So we're going to be in very, very good company indeed. So it'll be easy to find, and you guys are going to have a spectacality of a time.
Ideas. How did I like one? Actually, I always like that stuff that I've seen once, long time ago. It's like a cup or glass just standing in the air, but because it's like spilling whatever the glass contains. It's like a spilling,
Just like a fountain
dropping.
overflowing,
But
is it?
the cup or a glass is in the air, and it's beautiful looking. It's beautiful, and I even know how to do it. I actually created one. It's amazing to do something with your own hand. It's like, somewhere. How do you call it? Money box, yeah, where you collecting the coins.
Like a piggy bank, yeah.
Piggy bank.
Piggy bank,
Piggy bank.
yes. So we'll have one of those, by the way, for tips. And hopefully, when you come to the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, you're going to get a great time indeed. As we keep on going in the direction of the blue Mediterranean Sea, just over the road, we've got the Cafe Nero, and you've got Pizza Hut. Next door to that, you've got the Donna Express, and of course, right across the road here, we've got the Sabano. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's a fast food outlet with a great reputation. And next door to that is the Gourmet Taverna. So I think you understand now, this is the final ascent in the direction of the downtown Kato Paphos promenade, which is where everybody wants to go. And of course, as you're coming down in this direction, there's bars, there's restaurants, they're all waiting for you. And on top of that, of course, will be the Marika and Me lounge bar. And of course, it's going to have a unique vibe, as you would expect. Obviously, the hosts in there will be myself, Mr. Paul, and of course, the most beautiful woman in the world. That just happens to be Miss Ochin Grasiviala Booth. As we approach the promenade area, look, tea for two, one of the most popular restaurants in downtown Paphos. And in fact, this morning I actually went there and had an absolutely fantastic breakfast. Big thank you to the staff and to the manager, Andros, because it is possibly one of the best breakfasts in downtown Kato Paphos. So we're going to wait patiently and try and get across the road. Of course, as it always is, there's always a car coming around when you want to cross the road, isn't it? So this is the start of the downtown Kato Paphos promenade, and as we can see, we're right at the very end of September, and it's packed. And it gets all the way through October and even into November. Just the days get that little bit shorter, as we understand. So don't forget, if you like what you see, hit the like, smash that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness, of course, as we take you on our travels in and around Paphos. If it's somewhere you'd like us to go, you drop it in the comments, and you never know, that little video may be coming very soon indeed. This place coming up here right on the edge of the blue Mediterranean Sea is called the Banya. That's the Greek word for bath. And of course, if you do want a bath after you've had a cocktail or two, all you got to do is wiggle your tootsies in that blue Mediterranean Sea, and you are going to get a spectacality of a wash of those feet, that's for sure. And I remember sitting in there not that long ago with some great friends of ours. Of course, that is Baron Nigel of the Big Guns, and of course his girl and our great friend Baroness so sweet Caroline, and of course they're getting on a big bird very soon indeed.
What a lovely boy, running with, I think the balloon is even bigger than himself. Yes, I do remember that very evening, the pleasant, it was November evening, I think, and we were the one of the last sitting there. Overall, I would like to say that it's such a pleasant evening that all you want is a comfortable shoes, a good mood, and just ready to, of course, we examined and we've seen many places, and not once, thousands of times, but every time you come here, you see something different, you observe the interesting places, the people know you, they calling you to sit, have a pint of beer or glass of wine or a pancakes, and it's an amazing atmosphere around here, because all this island of love doing is waiting especially for you. And we wish you were here, and in my opinion, every person should be coming, and then once they've been here, this island of love has such a habit to call it back. It's like a magnet, and we would like you to be a magnet of this island of love, as it is a magnet for all of you. Many kisses. It's like two hands. And bye-bye.
And one final big shout out to a special girl in downtown Shropshire. If you've got a Lord Andy in your life, we're wishing you a very happy birthday indeed.
Our dearest Ness, let it be a little bit later, but better later than never. Happy birthday, my dear, and I'm sure that you have had a greatest day, and all the people who love you around you made you to feel very special on your special day. We're wishing you health, first of all. We're wishing you happiness and the blue, beautiful, peaceful sky above your head. We're loving you to bits.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll look forward to your company again very soon indeed. And perhaps you'll raise a glass in the Marika and Me lounge bar.